in 1979. Man, I was playing my day, man, and you saw how many things about the man. When they put the class, not know the money, copy for us to US. You know, you have strong your mouth. You get my song, I say, yo, man. You say, you can pay for come away. I say, yeah, but you back up away. You say, back.
Good morning. What a way to welcome you to the 20th September 16 editions of the Freedom News Archive. Freedom News Archive is a new magazine program produced every Saturday on Freedom 87.9. And we carry a story that will close the follow during the course of the week. On today's edition, story will follow closer during the week. The 78th UN General Assembly is expected to take place from September 18 to the 26th as President George Weah and his government official depart the country to address global crisis alongside world leaders. During the week, the Defense Council received one blood notice as presiding judge of criminal court 8, Judge Roosevelt Willing, ruled in motion in favor of state prosecuting lawyers at the criminal court 8. Liberia Foreign Minister D. Maswesa reassured European Union election observation missions to Liberia in order to international partners of President George Weah is committed to holding free, fair, and transparent elections come October 10. We are taking a short break. When we come back, we bring details of the storage. Keep it stick and stay with us. My name is Benjamin Kwei Johnson on today's edition of Freedom News Archive. Welcome back. President George Weah during the week depart Liberia for the international engagement and to form part of the 78th United Nations General Assembly. The 78th UN General Assembly will take place beginning September 18 to the 26th at a time of unprecedented setback of global progress on the theme rebuilding trust and regaining global solidarity, accelerating actions on the 2030 agenda and 8 sustainable development goals towards peace, prosperity, progress, and sustainability for all. The F is gathering hot faster with poverty and food insecurity at worsening armed war and inflations with humanitarian needs escalating in scale and cost, as well as deepening inequality. During the 78th President Weah and other world leaders, including young leaders, will discuss and debate how to confront the global crisis and find stage in accelerate actions on the 2030 agenda for sustainable development. At the summit, leaders and community will also reaffirm their commitment to the sustainable development goal at the highway back to 2030. It will also present a move where leaders will demonstrate their collective commitment to respond to the momentum climate engagement. Liberia Foreign Affairs Minister D. Maswesa has reassured European Union observation mission to Liberia and other international partners that President George Weah is committed to holding free, fair, and transparent elections come October 10th. Minister Kimea speaking during the close of the week when the European Union election observation missions to Liberia delegation paid him a courtesy visit, indicated that the forthcoming presidential and legislative elections are crucial to consolidating Liberia democracy as well as the sustaining of peace and national development in the country. There is the Maswell Sakemea speaking.
President of the Republic of Liberia and the government and people of Liberia welcome you and members of your team, inclusive of all of those currently deployed to our 15 counties. I'd like to welcome all of you to Liberia. Thank you. We are very much pleased that we were able to finalize and sign the administrative agreement which paved the way for the deployment of the EU observer mission to Liberia, long term, and even those 100 to be active on the day of elections, as you've just indicated to us. I felt disappointed, but understandably, you mentioned 15 counties. I thought I would have heard that EU has deployed to the 73 electoral districts within the Republic of Liberia. That is the extent to which His Excellency President Dr. Weah and his administration desire observer mission for this particular elections, with which the means was there for you to have deployed to every part of this country, even long term, so that not just the campaign that is being observed right now by you, but that they will have, observed the entire process. And I say that because that is the extent, the uncompromising extent to which His Excellency President Dr. Weah and his administration want to see the electoral process pre the main day and even post being observed, as it is. Liberia, under the leadership, the astute leadership of President Weah, maybe before, and I say maybe because even then I don't think it were the case, but this election, under this president, no one champions the need for free, fair, peaceful, transparent, inclusive, and credible elections more than President Dr. Weah. No one absolutely champions that. No one wants to see that process more than President Dr. Weah desires to see, and in a true sense of the word. In private and in open, he has never held back to express that in as much as he desires the second term through the re-election, but he desires so through an unreserved means from his end as it relates to being free, fair, transparent, peaceful.
But the Liberia foreign ministers further added that the government of Liberia under President George Weah welcomed the EU and other members of the international community desire to deploy its observation team in Liberia to observe the campaign process leading to the October 10th elections day and post-elections activities. Here is Ambassador Kemea once more.
Leadership, the astute leadership of President Weah, maybe before, and I say maybe because even then I don't think it were the case, but this election, under this president, no one champions the need for free, fair, peaceful, transparent, inclusive, and credible elections more than President Dr. Weah. No one absolutely champions that. No one wants to see that process more than President Dr. Weah desires to see, and in a true sense of the word. In private and in open, he has never held back to express that in as much as he desires the second term through the re-election, but he desires so through an unreserved means from his end as it relates to being free, fair, transparent, peaceful, inclusive, and credible. Anything falling short of that, His Excellency President Dr. Weah has no interest with respect to. He maintains, and which I am reaffirming in the strongest of terms, only and only the electorates in Liberia reserve the right and will be accorded that right to the fullest to decide who lead them in this country.
The voice of Liberia Foreign Affairs Minister De Mazua Kemea speaking during the course of the week in Monrovia. The presiding judge of the Federal Judicial Circuit Court Criminal Court 8, Judge Elizabeth Willett, has during the week ruled in favor of a motion by state prosecution lawyer in the ongoing murder case involving former Chief Justice Councilor Gloria Musun-Scout. In the ongoing murder trial, Criminal Court 8 Judge Elizabeth Willett ruled in the motion to dislodge Councilor Musun-Scout from the defense counsel's bench. In the ruling means that the former Chief Justice would not be privileged to represent herself as a lawyer in the ongoing murder case. Judge Whaley's decision to rule in the favor of the motion was triggered by the prosecuting lawyer, Councilor Bobby Livingstone, who prayed to the court to deny Councilor Scout from representing herself as lawyer in the case. The prosecution argued that Councilor Scout is being tried for murder crime, which is a capital offense. As such, she cannot represent herself as a lawyer. Judge Willett, however, providing clarity on the motion, says one can represent himself or herself as lawyer, irrespective of the trial, but not when the trial is a legal term. When legal term is represented in said case as a capital offense. Sino County Electoral District Number 1 Representative Council. Sino County Electoral District Number 1 Representative Clinton Duncan says his decision to contest as senator in Sino County is to change the dynamic created in this county by Senator Joe Milton Tiaje and Representative Mavi Zaza. Sino County District Number 3 Representative Clinton Duncan, District Number 3 Representative Mavi Zaza, and incumbent Senator Joe Milton Tiaje are the three candidates vying for the Sino County senatorial seat in the upcoming senatorial elections. Speaking with reporter in Monrovia, Representative Duncan says since the Saying entered the politics field of Sino, he found it difficult to transform the county developmentally due to the traditional barrier put ahead by his rival that he said blocked the means of the ordinary citizen to see actual meanings of development. This is Clinton talking.
TJ always look for excuses. He's a serious pathological liar. I really wish that he's available for us to go for this campaign so that I can beat him on a level playing field. It's about his attitude and the way in which he has been treating the county over the period of time. These are the reasons why I'm contesting against him, so that he cannot use the county as a bread-sucking winnie instead of using the county to help our people. Over the period of 9 years they gave him, he can show nothing that he has done for the people of Sino. Never constructed anything. So this is a kind of a man who are just triumph over the people and use them as a means to succeed. Zaza was given 12 years by the people of district number 3. 12 straight years. Over the period of those 12 years, he cannot show you one hand pump that he has ever constructed in that district. I call that meanness and I call that wickedness. That is how they behave to the people. They go by tribal sentiment. They go and tell the one group of people, if you don't put me there, who will protect you from these other people? That's the kind of thing. But when they are given this opportunity, they refuse to help to develop the minds of the people. He will never build a school. They will never carry water pump. They will never build community centers that the people can assemble under to be able to receive guests or have meetings under. They wouldn't do nothing for them. So Murphy and I don't have any issue. I know that the people of Sino are not paying attention to him simply because someone can give you 12 years of in the office and then you sat there without carrying one hand pump, one toilet, nothing. You won't build one structure. So what is it about?
His Sino County Electoral District number 1 representative, now senatorial aspirant Clinton Duncan, speaking with reporter in Monrovia during the course of the week. So if you are just joining us, this is Freedom News Magazine programs comes your way every Saturday on Freedom 87.9. On this magazine program, we play you some traditional music from all counties. So let's now join this one from Nimba County's Elijah Gore. This is it.
Two-piece records.
Hey,
let me recognize those that follow up our Facebook page on Freedom Radio Liberia Live. Juju Women is following us from Johnsonville. Not forgetting the president of the Reporter Association of Liberia, Mr. Willie Ntogba. Dara July in Tilland is following from all the way Bangabong County this morning. He says, "Good morning, Freedom Radio." Thank you, Dara, for following us this morning. What about Ambassador Sarah Momo Samulai? He following from Minnesota, US of A. Let me say good morning to Chima Kane, Andrew Sankale, commonly known as Sabu. He's all the way there in Sano County. Not forgetting about the township. The township commissioners on Memorial B-Way of the B-Way townships in Sano County. Electoral District number 3. This is the beauties of the show. Interspersed with traditional songs. Take you to your roots. Mo passed away. Also following from Bombing County. For this is our official return. After we have been away for a month. J. Junior Massacre also following us. From Barnaby Estate. Good morning to all of you that are following our Facebook page. You can tell your friend to also join us and share our Facebook page. Hey, Mr. Willie Tuba. Emmanuel Wemiro. He's following from Nimba counties, right? Liberians. Elections is closed. We're gonna have this month to go to elections. What are we preparing? Please stop violence. Let's maintain the peace. This is the voice of our official sponsor, Crown Stopper Liberia, Mr. Omen Sensayon. Sell up and tea the peace. Mr. Eric D. Brown. Mr. Eric D. Brown Sr. is watching up on New Georgia Estate.
Robin Conti.
Hey, that's Nickel Town. That's New Georgia Estate, right? Good morning. Thank you for following us this morning. Let us maintain the peace, right? To all our eligible voters across the country, let us vote peacefully, going to the ballot box peacefully. On the beat. Let us avoid violence. Let me maintain the peace. On October 10, whoever that wins, beat our president, beat our lawmaker. No need for violence. Let's go back to our development again. Embassies of Sweden in Monrovia, in partnership with the NAMO Partners for Development during the week, dedicated renewable energy systems of 20 kilowatts on the Democracy's Advancement Program as a means of adding the entity to in the progress of sustaining democracies in the country. Speaking at the dedications of the renewable energy systems, Sweden Ambassador Urban Johnston expressed excitement in the completions of the energy system project and lauded the institution for its immense contributions in the sustenance of democracies in the country. There is Urban speaking during the course of the week in Monrovia.
Name on, and of course to LC as the private company here, that we are very happy to be here today. First of all, we are very happy for the partnership that we're having with NAMOT. We strongly believe in a strong civil society as a cornerstone for a sound democracy in any country in the world, also in Liberia. And we have seen the good work of NAMOT. We found you, you found us, we entered into an agreement, and we are very happy to see how hard you're working, how all your young people in the office, not least the young women that you have put into leadership position, are really contributing to democracy in Liberia, and that is really the essence of what you do. And that's my first point. The second point is, of course, that we believe in the Liberian civilians. We strongly believe that there is high time to say we don't no longer need a middleman, an international NGO to come between us as a funding partner and the Liberian civil society. And in that effort, of course, the sustainability is very important. So what will happen if you will not receive as much funding? Now it's election, a lot of things are hyped, you get a lot of support, but maybe there will be years that are less generous in terms of external funding. Then, of course, to be self-supplied on energy. With the sunshine that this mother Liberia is so blessed, it means you will have no cost for diesel. And I think that really strengthens the name of as an organization. You are sustainable in terms of electricity, which is fantastic.
For his part, NAMOT Executive Director Eddie Jalo thanks the Swedish embassies for the initiative, which he said will lessen the expenditure of the institutions in terms of electricity. He says at the same time said appreciated the contributor to delivering perfect and professional work at the institutions, as yet there is no way for regret after choosing them on the two companies represented for their contract. This is Eddie Jalo speaking and during the course of the week.
So part of our project was to build a solar system that was very stream to us and how do we do it, man. And then when chat to all, you had on the budget, we need to do this and we have a discussion on it. So we even have to develop what they call the expression of interest. We also have to do that, what we wanted, because we have no idea. So based on the specimen he gave us, that will put it up. So again, we put another call for another call. So we call about a 4-5 institution and plan. We went through the process again. So we're very helpful to us because we don't have any idea that he will come. He will like down us on the specimen and everything, then we will make a final decision. We just want to make sure we don't know what the thing is, so we'll see it, we'll make sure it fits. So we got two organizations that came very close, but then they were successful that most of the activity were American made, and the other one was more Chinese. So we thought the American and then the Chinese, so that's how they won the bid. And they had to order for the material because they couldn't find it yet. So after this, we brought in a consultant to make sure that what they did was actually the right thing. So when we saw they said this is the best, there's more than one enter. So once we appreciate the support, they help a lot in terms of saving some money. So even now part of our fundraising strategy, we're not using generator, we're not using NEC. I mean, with this ring, they are able to pick up all the air conditioning in the office. Wow. So we still have big capacity.
That's the voice of NAMO Executive Director Eric Jade Area, was Swedish Ambassador to Liberia, speaking during the course of the and the dedications ceremonies of the energy assistance in Monrovia. Let's play you this song right now as we go on with our program on this show.
Aho tomi keno muepe yo anyine swonlo ke tomi siarike lo yo gba mo foyi mo anyine se menwo dit ke dia class on dia palu dia bana yesi afi tomi keno jire lo.
This one from Grangela County, right?
Mama Chile, Debbie, I know, I pray that I own a kind of mother. Debbie, I know, I pray that I own a kind of mother. I walk more with them, like a king of monster. I'm with you. You know I'm on there, yo. Well, if you're I'm on there, I know I'm on there, yo. Because Ed Johnson, I don't know about my dear, yeah, my dear, well, I'm going on my dear, Professor, I'm on there, hello, yeah, I'm with it. I know I'm on there. What if I know I'm but at the end, I'm on there. But then we have been, I'm on there. But then that one, I'm on there. Yeah, I'm on there. I'm on there. I'm on there. About do you know I'm on what I do? Tell us I know I'm away. Yeah, Professor, and your swallow. But the Ryan, your swallow. Oh, pass up bad one, and your swallow. I do. The other Yamaja, Yamaja. I'm on there, church. But I'm with there. I'm with there. Well, I can't I'm with there. But you know the road. When I say no, for your right way, as a move. When you be a blessing, as a blue. When you concern, as a blue. You are my dear, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm on there. So what I'm on there. The other you are my dear, I'm on there. Hello, baby.
We in Grand Bassa County, right?
David Bomakao, there were game my you are down. Timaduena, my dear, David, Mamma, you again. I gave my you in my way when you need to. When you need to, oh, yeah.
Say go. Banga de Bojo, can't see that Bamo, you are not the spot to go back on the Wabe Wago, I did when they want to know. Happy Brando, Wabe Sima, Javare, Kabe Pama.
Let's go strictly to our developments with this one this morning. The former Secretary General of the Mana River Unions is cautioning politicians against beating war drum in the wake of increases in military coup in the West and Central African country recent time. Ambassador Madina Guise says the interventions of the military in several African countries should serve as a warning for politicians preaching do or die one-time victory in the presidential and legislative elections in Liberia. Ambassador Madina Wises made a statement at a program marking the launching of the Liberia Council of Churches Elections Situation Room in Monrovia during the week. This is Ambassador Madina Wises speaking in Monrovia.
As religious leaders in the Situation Room will be expected to serve as goalkeepers in a very tense electoral match in some districts more than others, and most especially in Montserrat County. We have seen NEC and the Supreme Court come under pressure. We have heard others say that if the results do not come out of the ballot box, then the bushes will grow flowers, looking like ballot papers. A whole week has gone by with District 11 causing stirs, and neighboring District number 10 remains restive. Different issues in each district, but the LCC must engage because this is part of the elections process. We do not want anyone beating war drums here. We also do not want to hear the drum major calling the military band to attention. The reappearance of khaki or leather boots in and around the sub-region should alert us all to reduce the do or die expectation of a one-round victory. The triangle of a three-horse race is real. The CDC, the CPP, and the Unity Party appears evident throughout, like a three-horse race. That is not to say Linu of Dr. Clarence Moniba is not kicking dust, along with the Liberia People's Party of Tier 1 Gomlo or ALCO of Alhaji Lusini Kamara. If politics was like baking, then the recipe would be easy to follow, and the baking process made simple. Again, no one political party can go it alone and win election first round, one round only. It may be useful to surmise here that some people or parties who shout first round victory either plan to cheat or look for shortcuts. How? That would be a subject matter for another dialogue.
In remark, the president of the Liberia Council of Churches, Reverend Dr. Sama Reeves, called for close relationship between civil society organizations and the religious leaders in order to ensure that the presidential and legislative elections are conducted on a transparent, free, and fair atmosphere. According to him, this election is taxing time for Liberia because it has put the entire nations at a crossroad. We apologize, we cannot get that voice. So let's play this song. And so if you have a Nima County, right, you can dance to this one. His name is Elijah Go a second time around.
Kalau juga mi kompu. Miaka konesiele. Ya so bien dia kola frampalo. Mega miaka kaliaka. Langa producer kaliaka. Je suis calé. Mete tout toi play. Na ko uda lo boyena. Meme kuma bize wasaya. Akubu daga muyi satemu. Kaka mekwe kama tenye. Miamuka kaya mekonto fule. Ya so bien.
But as we go on, let's elevate the voice of our CEO, Omesin Sayan. Stop the violence. Maintain the peace.
Nothing what we are fire. My pillar just is over the papa. My got is for me. Eh, what the hell? Me think I go on the bar. But just in over. Just in Langaya, Latina. Only got a go. Quiet. Langa pour le sale. Yo ya kale do swap le ba wi pote di do Jackson langa ya kubo inu kan yo la ka pu me pon la ye so kwano makate inu makate bolo twa yi swate kwano makate inu makate bolo twa yi swate me na pito ba kwa so ba karose be langa ba ka to twa ola ye so me Mama tita cheru, kaeta la beka to izodwa. Emi ayanu beka to esmole. Iwe kompaya lo omea. Kukanu la bitbeto, kama mapete tule karo isukma. Pacheru la telo, kotola te akipo panu makae.
Let me say good morning to my own father, Mr. Peter Bantobe, all the way there in Secretary Nimba County.
Mr. Iron Boom.
Good morning, Daddy.
Ahora que más langa. Paka me kola le koi kaito ya. Papa kaya wontawe. Iko se matali. Oba ila chaka no baka. Ye. Opa o t-shirt e papa kadie. Le gru frigi to kanu meke. Le gru e walo ko wanwa. Le gru me to pata ko meke. Papa e walo ko wanwa.
So for if you are just joining us, this is Freedom Radio Magazine programs. Freedom News Archive. Let's recognize those that are following us by our Facebook page. Juju Wuron, following us from Johnsonville. This Dar July in Tolan. Ambassador Sarah Momo Samulai. Following from Minnesota. What about Momo pass away? For all the way, Big Lake, Bombing County. What about Gion Massacre? We found it from Bonneville Estate. Emmanuel Wamale. Found it from Nimba County, right? Eric Brown. He's following up from Nickel Town. What about Amanda Dukley? Fighting for Lower Johnsonville. That's most of the county. T. Donna Exceeding Grace. Following from District Number 9, most of the county. Hey, Mr. Tommy Myers, the chairman of Tintuo, Electoral District 3, Sano County. In order to support to Tintuo. Not forgetting Mr. Anthony Biway. What's the way forward to our relations? No violence. Vote peacefully. Maintain the peace. Hey, the Dada News, Freedom Communication Incorporated, the new department, Mr. Jefferson. What about Elizana Unikin? Or Higa Gunda?
Mami kabwe. Oleno katuomu. Esene awere ki mo da mo ke kesi gomoni. Aye ki a o da mo fi misa. Wa ko de mama ya go pu vike. Wa kesi dole.
Respect the mother, right? To all of you that, to all of you who mother are still alive, right? Please respect her. The pain you can feel when you lost a mother, like I'm doing now, it's very difficult for you to go over it. No replacement for mother, right? Good morning, Emmanuel L.B. Johnson, right? This is a song that I love from Elijah Gore, right? I really, really love this song. No matter the conditions of your mother, please respect her. Mama Matawe, Patricia Casadia Cassie, Papa Kanuaka, Kanukaleloni, Katuapo, Ilesa Kanui, Munta White Kanua, Mama Napue, Papa Sal Kanuaka, Kanupale, Papa Joseph Cassie, Kalapui, Mama Fania Cassie, Kapadwame. My love Chipale, Une Mami Kandi Wekazi, Katwame. Yo. Yansenu Sale, Katwame no. Mama Mele Direwe. Manose Sale, Repoku Kaimano. Ide Mama Papa Ilado, Muile, Udomende Wapomende, Mama Majo. No Kamen Baba. Let me say good morning to Sidiki Kroma. Come on, no Anima Sidiki. He's a motorcyclist there in Raleigh. He said he love with this one, right? So was myself. Just my mother no longer living. But I really, really love this song. Hey, Sidiki name Nima Sidiki, right? Or Sidiki Kruma. I believe you are from Nima County, right? So, folks, this is how we like to count down. I'll draw down the curtains of today's editions of Freedom News Archive. A 1 hour news magazine program that comes your way every Saturday on Freedom 87.9. On the editions, we highlight story during the course of the week. So before we leave it again, you have top story to follow during the course of the week. 78th UN General Assembly expected to take place from September 18 to the 26th as President George Weah and his official government depart the country to address global crisis alongside world leaders. During the course of the week, Defense Council received one bloody note as presiding judge of Criminal Code 8, Judge Roosevelt Willett, ruled in a motion in favor of prosecuting lawyer at the Criminal Code 8. Liberia Foreign Affairs Minister Dimas Wesa Kimena reassured European Union observation missions to Liberia and other international partners of President George Weah's commitment to holding free, fair, and transparent elections come October 10th. We'd like to say thanks to our news department, our reporters, editor, and those who made this show a success today. For on behalf of the entire team, my name is Benjamin McCoy Johnson. Bye-bye. Join us next week, Saturday.